our sniper.
Enemy soldier spotted. Over.
Hi everybody, Guygun here, and welcome to my little experiment currently taking place in the park in Paris here. And I've dubbed this series the Bullpup Sniper. And why is that? What is a Bullpup Sniper, you might want to know? Well, there you can see it in the kill cam. It's the AUG A3. And I've got a 7x scope and a bipod and a heavy barrel of attachments on this. And I'm checking to see how viable it is as a long range single shot sniper weapon. And the reason I'm trying this is because if the stats of the AUG, I've mentioned this before a couple times I think, is that it has the fastest bullet velocity of any of the assault rifles and one of the fastest bullet velocities of any gun in the game. So I'm testing it here just to see, you know, if it's usable from long range with this kind of sight, because we all know it can do up close. It's a bullpup, it's got great hip fire, it's also got 750 rounds a minute, so it's one of the better, faster firing assault rifles, and you see it quite often in the game, but you'll see it with mostly just red dot sights, sometimes a holographic sight. You don't really see it with any more than that. And while I work on the long range aspect of it, I still won't forget that it's very good in medium to short range, and as you see, I've had to move up here because we're getting flanked from behind. And for this situation, you can see these guys, I'm going to put it on full auto, and I'm going to do my best to try and get these guys. And one thing you need to do when you got this scope at short range is you need to pre-fire. You just need to start firing, and don't even try to bring that scope up if you can help it. Just hit fire where you expect the guy to go, and use that bullpup to your advantage. So whenever I'm on the move with this thing, I'm going to have it on full auto. I'm not going to try and dick around with the single shot, and I will do things like that. And hopefully it will save me. Because when you see I look through the scope here, yeah, there's a guy there, but it's really hard to control that recoil because it's so magnified through the sight. And well, it's good in the park. How good is it up close? Well, thanks to that high rate of fire, it's gonna help me out here. But I'm really putting myself at a disadvantage against guys like these on the bipod and what have you, because I'm meant to be up close, and this map doesn't even allow you to play the long range angles. But I didn't want to change it because I'm trying to make this series of videos just to see how effective my beloved gun can be. And as you can see, I took a few guys out there, and I ended up, you know, getting crushed in close quarters. But it's peeking around corners, staying back. It's actually pretty good if you can find a good vantage point, even on these small maps. And if you need to, just drop the hammer and let that fast rate of fire do the work for you. Again, can't get in there. I can't really do too much with this scope. I'm relying on my teammates to hopefully, you know, persevere, and I have to stay back. Although, you know, when I do get kind of greedy here, I can move up because I do have that 750 rounds a minute bullpup advantage, and I also can revive. And that's the best part of having this kit. You know, I'm not a sniper. I'm not a recon. I'm not having to hang back without any kind of anything to protect me. I've got med packs. I've got defibrillators. And I can get in there and PTFO while at the same time looking at long angles and watching out for further away enemies. And positioning is crucial, more crucial than with just the regular sight. With a regular red dot, you can move laterally, your scope very quickly. It'll be set to watch a whole variety of angles. But with this single shot bullpup sniper, as you see here, you just kind of have to play a lane, find a lane, and with that fast bullet velocity, you don't have to really account for a bullet drop. You can just point right at the target. I'm finding anyway that you can put that reticle pretty much right on that target, and you have a good chance of hitting it. So here I am in a larger map. This is Operation Riverside from the Endgame DLC. I've moved from Operation Metro to Operation Riverside, and here I am having a vantage point over top of the objectives from these rocks here, and I'm looking down on these guys when they're coming onto the road. And even single shot, I can pepper them a little bit, and you'll watch when I start going after them, they start scurrying. And I think this is probably the funnest part of it. Look at that guy run, and I'm still hitting him even though he's moving. Now, the same could not be said for some of the other assault rifles. For example, if I were to use a G3A3 with a much slower bullet velocity, I would have to lead the target, which means that I have to rely on my my accuracy and my timing. But with the AUG A3, just trying to put that reticle on top of the opponent means I have a better chance of bringing them down, and that's actually something that can't be understated. The ability to put the reticle on someone quickly and not have to adjust in your mind for bullet drop. it might save you that split second that you need to actually bring somebody down. And here he is scurrying away up the mountain. You can see him turn around. Where's this guy coming from? Where's this guy? Who am I getting hit by? And I got a fat kill assist on that, which is kind of disappointing. But this guy, I guess he kind of saw me there because he tried to nade me for some reason. One thing I need to mention is that you're going to be a pretty lonely guy. You're going to be trying to find a position here, and your teammates, all the assault guys, they're going to be leaving, and the support guys are going to be leaving, and the recon guys are probably going to be playing further back than you are. So you're going to be somewhere in the middle. And while you should be okay with your med packs, you're going to run into problems if you run out of ammo. And that's the thing with this gun, is because it is an assault rifle, it's going to go through bullets pretty quickly, even on single shot, and you're going to find yourself probably in the need of a support guy. Now, getting ammo from a support guy, even when he's standing right beside you, is difficult. Everybody knows that. But what happens when you actually run out of bullets? So now they're trying to small me. I guess they don't like being killed by the AUG from that range, and this is the advantage of having the med packs. I can sit back here, I can get my health, I can peek out, and I can still be effective. I can still protect myself with the med packs. But you can see my ammo is going down. I'm gonna be in trouble soon, and I'm gonna have to move. Now I watch this, and I don't really have an angle, but because I'm short on ammo, I don't want to run in if I don't have to. I can still spot some people while that thing is set, and don't forget that even though you're not a recon, you can still spot. You can still help your teammates out here. You can still point them in the direction that they need to go. And there I am. See, I've spent my last bullets. I have no choice. I'm useless here now. I can't do anything. So I have to get in there, and I can have to kit swap with a dead guy, pick up an enemy's weapon, defib my teammate, and hopefully he'll support me. Or I can just walk in and set this bomb with only my handgun as my only form of protection. So I'll scurry to find cover. And I'll have to watch with this handgun, so I have to go very short range, medium range. But look, there's a support guy. Alright, and he actually helps me out. So here I go, I'm back in the game, and the Bullpup sniper lives on. And I'll just watch this until it goes. I can see my teammates firing bullets behind me. But not to worry, we've got this taken care of. Now I should mention that part of the reason that I decided to do this was, not that I'm getting bored with this gun, so to speak. I've got, I think, 2,000 kills with it now, which isn't a lot, but I still like it. It's probably my most used assault rifle. And here I am on the move, so I'm bursting. But I think this is a little bit of a troll setup. I mean, I played Metro a lot. I play a lot of the infantry maps. And I usually end up against, a sniper somewhere. And, they're just cracking shots above your head and generally being a nuisance. So I thought, why not out-snipe the sniper? I mean, I've done it with the scoped crossbow. That's kind of amusing. But what about using this setup? And by putting on a bipod and a 7x scope, when I kill somebody and they'll see me in the kill cam, they'll see that setup and they'll be like, what the hell? What? I got killed by that thing? What's going on? Very unorthodox, to say the least. But still very effective, thanks to that Bullpup and its burst fire capabilities. And as you can see, we're moving up pretty quickly. And I'm trying to move into position to cover some of these MCOMs, but because the game is winding down and we've actually done quite a good job of pushing guys around, and that guy just died, so I'll hop down there and help my teammates. And because of how quickly we're moving, I'm feeling really brave. They don't really need me to sit back. I don't have to spot so much. Our helicopters are doing a good job. I'm going to run in here. I'm going to offer up support to my teammates and get a few reses in here as well, and go for those bombs. And we're actually, Bullpup it. There's the Bullpup sniper, the Bullpup part of the Bullpup sniper. And I throw that there and then to see this guy, so I'll just take that guy out with my hip firing. Go Bullpup sniper. I've actually got more footage of this in use, and it's actually served me pretty well, although I don't get the kill count that I usually get. But I definitely do irk a lot of people, and I've actually been kicked and banned from servers from killing snipers with this thing. So you can look forward to a couple more episodes of that. And let me know if what you guys use. Do you guys have a troll setup? Do you have a gun that you use in an unorthodox way? Do you use it just to surprise the opponents? I'm interested to try out different guns and different configurations, so I want to hear what it is that you guys do. Later.